Okay, everybody, we're gonna start. There we go. That's better. We're gonna start a Facebook Live. What's coming to Barrie, Ontario right here? All it's gonna be up is World Constitution Day. There, how's that? A little better? Oh yeah! Okay, so we're bringing World Constitution Day right here, right at this memorial. It's coming. Jim Scherer, if you haven't looked him up, world expert, master of law. Not only that, he's done some pretty big things in this world. American. He holds a library in Britain. Thanks for that speech about William Wallace. Because the first charter ever written in the world, we're based on it. It's absolutely in that library in its original. There are only 4 copies of the Magna Carta left in this world. Jim Scherer, that Paul is hooked up with now through me, she's going to be the Canadian representative. This is coming. The Americans support it. UK supports it 110%. There's nothing Doug Ford or Justin Trudeau are going to be able to do to stop this. You guys, we're going to present constitutionalism to the Canadian people for the first time ever. We hear terms little c, big C constitutionalism. There is no constitutionalism really in Canada. We're left with a limited act done in 1867, mandated all of you from a colonial era system. That is not the UK anymore. Boris Johnson will tell you this. Queen Elizabeth has gone in front of the UN twice in over 65 years of her reign, only to tell all Canadians and all of the Commonwealth, follow the UN Charter 1945. In there you find your sovereignty, your human rights, religion, enshrined principles. This war memorial was fought for. People died by the boatloads to fight for these principles, to give it to all Canadians. And along the way, Canada turned on the Allies. That's a fact. You can thank the Liberal Party of Canada, the Conservative Party of Canada, both in league, for why you don't have your rights and freedoms today. Why civil rights are in the garbage. Every race, creed, idea, everything for every man, woman, child, supposed to be by the heroes of the war who fought and died to deliver that. We're going to present that, sponsored by the American government. We got Joe Biden on board. We have the Republicans on board, absent at this time of Donald Trump. We all know why. We got the UK on board, both parties. The world, the Allies, this war, that memorial, the way it's designed, sent out a message. It was for all of you that this would never happen again. This kind of division, persecution for your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, your heart, in race, religion, all of it, would never happen again. And you can all look it up. World War II and World War I were colonial wars. Germany, Nazi Germany, that was out of a colonial power. Move into a country, replace the people of that country, enforce your culture, your beliefs, crush their religion, their ideas, their spirituality, their culture, their languages, their race, all of it. That was ended, absolutely. And that's what's coming to Barrie, Ontario. And Doug Ford, Justin Trudeau aren't going to be able to shut this down. No way. No way. That's my promise to guarantee all of you. Join it live. It's coming here. It's for everybody. Everybody in their beliefs, every race, creed, nationality, culture, doesn't matter. We're not to be divided in this manner. That's what the soldiers fought for. That's what Canada was to be. But your politicians, King George VI, this is fact. All Canadians, listen and listen good. Elizabeth II's father, King George VI, ended Governor General, Lieutenant Governor, never to be by the United Kingdom ever again. Queen Elizabeth ascended and lost all power over any colonial whatsoever over any nation. Canada became a UN nation. 1952, absolute. And your politicians said, no, no thank you, we're going to lie. We're going to take that crown for ourselves. We're going to take the power, the pure colonial autocracy for ourselves, put it on our heads, and we'll trade it back and forth. This is fact, not fiction. I have the greatest academic minds. Jim Scherer is just one in this world of hundreds I have, hundreds on an expedition never, ever been done by a Canadian in all of our colonial history. And I have been to right the wrong for all Canadians, all nationalities, and all absolutely every creed, religion. And for those who discount it, who want to live on in a system where literally 4/5 of Canada is unavailable to anybody. It is not Queensland, it is federal, provincial land. Your politicians have it because they hold the crown. They stole that, they divide everybody. Sex, religion, race, they do it. They decide, as it has been since Magna Carta of constitutional monarchies. Politicians, i.e. monarchs, take away your rights, divide you. Do you know what every politician says to me over and over? People don't want constitutionalism. People don't want their rights. They don't want to have a constitution of we the people. They want to be run by us, the elite autocrats. It's too divisive to write the people into constitutionalism, even though mostly every country in the world has done just that since 1945, since those soldiers died. And that is the memorial. That's why World Constitution Day is going to be here. Thank you. Get involved. Help Paula. We're going to make this happen. First of its kind. And again, Doug Ford, Justin Trudeau can't shut this down.
Great job.